She loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now.
This is so
she
wild.
hates me.
Like, it was such a wild romantic gesture to just be like, I want to date you. He was just like standing outside of my window with a boombox, just being like, I want to date you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on a date with me? I made you a friendship bracelet. Do you want to date me?
Just come outside and meet me.
This is sort of what I've been writing songs about wanting to happen to me since I was a teenager. I like New News just because of the screaming. Like, I hear him screaming New News from across the house constantly. It's like my favorite part. Like, he'll be like, new news, and I'm in the kitchen being like, new news.
Taylor Swift has been playing undercover showgirl, and the plot just keeps thickening. First up, she secretly filmed a full-blown vintage glam music video in LA for The Life of a Showgirl, complete with feathers, sequins, and serious Vegas energy. Then, Jimmy Fallon took that album news and spiraled into a Swiftie conspiracy masterclass, connecting the number 12 to Lady Gaga, Instagram posts, and possibly the universe itself.
Yesterday, on August 11th, the Instagram account Taylor Nation posted a carousel of 12 pics of Taylor, and when they posted it, Taylor's website crashed at exactly 9:12 p.m. We haven't even talked about the Lady Gaga connection.
And speaking of theories, fans are now convinced we're getting a double album, a Vegas residency, and a Gaga crossover. Finally, Travis Kelce grounded the glitter storm with a heartfelt GQ interview, praising Taylor's work ethic, kindness, and shared values, comparing her to his mom Donna in the most wholesome way possible. Taylor Swift has been playing secret agent in sequins, and nobody even knew until now. Word on the street is that last month, she quietly rolled into Los Angeles and filmed a whole music video for her new album, The Life of a Showgirl. She didn't just pop into town for a latte and a photo op. This was full-blown, big-budget, shut-down-the-set energy. And now that she's officially dropped the album title, all these little behind-the-scenes crumbs are starting to spill. Insiders are saying it wasn't some quick shoot either. We're talking late nights, long hours, and the kind of filming schedule that makes even coffee give up. She had her usual squad of backup dancers, you know, the ones who have been high-kicking with her for years, plus a costume situation that sounds like it was dipped straight into a time machine. Vintage glam everywhere, courtesy of a styling team that has dressed everyone from Dolly Parton to, well, now Taylor doing her own glittery burlesque twist. Apparently the crew didn't even get to hear the whole song while shooting. Just a little taste, described as a pop beat, enough to have everyone guessing if this is going to be a dance floor killer or a slow burn anthem. Meanwhile, her longtime style wizard Joseph Cassell Falconer has been dropping not-so-subtle hints online, and from what people have pieced together, the whole thing screams feathers, sparkles, and pure Vegas showgirl fantasy. Fans have been playing detective too. Social media lit up with posts about certain Los Angeles sound stages being mysteriously booked. One Disney employee even let slip that the stages were off-limits because Taylor's crew had taken over. Imagine showing up for work and finding out Mickey's been evicted for a week because Taylor Swift needs to film a music video about rhinestones and drama. And let's not forget, all of this is dropping right after she casually bought back her entire music catalog from Shamrock Capital in a deal that reportedly cost hundreds of millions. No big deal, just reclaiming my life's work and then making a glitzy showgirl album about it. The album's up for pre-order now, but she's still playing coy with the official release date, because of course she is. And fans are already clearing their schedules and charging their phones, which is exactly the kind of energy Jimmy Fallon decided to run with. The man didn't just talk about Taylor's new album, The Life of a Showgirl, on The Tonight Show. He went full Swiftie detective mode, the kind of guy who starts with, "It's probably nothing," and ends with a corkboard covered in red string and coffee stains. Insiders say Fallon kicked off his monologue by pretending to be one of those people who just discovered something good in the news and doesn't know what to do with it. You know, that feeling where you half expect a meteor to crash into your backyard just to balance things out.
Americans are like, wait, there's good news out there? I don't know what to do with myself.
From there, he basically admitted that without Taylor's music to keep us sane, we'd all be making questionable life choices, like collecting creepy dolls or buying decorative spoons we don't need.
Seriously, we all need Taylor Swift right now, because without her music and her merchandise, we end up doing weird stuff like starting a Labubu collection. Stuff like that, you know. What are we doing?
Naturally, he pointed out that the second Taylor dropped the news, her website imploded, and as if on reflex, Ticketmaster also face-planted. Apparently, even when they're not selling her tickets, they're still spiritually allergic to her announcements.
Yeah, following the announcement, Taylor's website immediately crashed. Yeah, and then out of habit, so did Ticketmaster's.
That's when Fallon really started spiraling. The number 12, he claimed, was obviously the key to everything. After all, it's her 12th album, the announcement hit at exactly 12:12 a.m., and the podcast she was on aired on August 12th. Sounds normal so far, right? Well, then he started linking it to shipping dates before October 13th, mysterious Instagram posts, and exactly timed crashes at 9:12 p.m. multiple times. By this point, you could practically see him drawing circles in the air like a football coach with a broken playbook.
Okay, so the release date. We know the number 12 will be involved, since it's her 12th album, and the announcement was shared on Instagram at 12:12 a.m. on Tuesday, August 12th. You follow? Question is, which 12th? Well, her website says pre-orders will ship before October 13th, so you'd have to assume. Yesterday, on August 11th, the Instagram account Taylor Nation posted a carousel of 12 pics of Taylor, and when they posted it, Taylor's website crashed at exactly 9:12 p.m.
Tariq Black Thought Trotter tried to bring him back to earth, saying all this was just random fan theory nonsense, but Fallon was way past the point of no return. He was talking September 12th, 2 9/12s being a cosmic sign, and then out of nowhere he dropped the Lady Gaga connection. According to him, Gaga's Applause played before Taylor came on stage during the Eras Tour. The countdown clock for it started at exactly 2:24, and wouldn't you know it, August 12th is the 224th day of the year. Oh, and Applause was released exactly 12 years ago on August 12th, 2013.
Man, all that stuff is just random conspiracy theories.
I don't know, Tariq. I mean, the clues are everywhere.
Like what?
When you factor in that Taylor Nation first teased the album with a different post, also made at exactly 9:12 p.m., now there's two 9/12s, which points to September 12th. We haven't even talked about the Lady Gaga connection. Okay, during the Eras Tour, the second to last song that played before Taylor came on stage was Applause by Lady Gaga, which was followed by a countdown clock that started at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Today is the 224th day of the year, August 12th. And when did the song Applause come out? August 12th, 2013, exactly 12 years ago today.
At this point, the theory was less clues and more beautiful chaos, but Fallon wasn't done. He closed his little conspiracy TED Talk by pointing out that he explained all this at 11:39, and naturally, 3 + 9 = 12.
What does any of that mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean? Think about it, Tariq. I explained this theory at exactly 11:39. And what's 3 + 9? They get it, they get it, they get it.
The man built an entire Swiftie math problem that would make even NASA sigh, yeah, we're gonna need more data. And while NASA might still be scratching their heads over Fallon's Swiftie math, the fans have moved on to a whole new galaxy of theories, this time roping in Lady Gaga, Travis Kelce, and what might just be Taylor's juiciest double album plot twist yet. The vibe? Full Vegas residency energy. Think orange sequins, casino lights, and the kind of glam that makes you want to book a flight to Nevada and gamble away your grocery budget. Swifties are convinced she's not just teasing a Showgirl album, she's teasing a literal Showgirl era that belongs on a Vegas marquee. And of course, because this is Taylor, there's no just one theory. Oh no, there's a buffet. First off, the Vegas connection. The title, the aesthetic, and that burlesque-style dance in the Bejeweled music video, which conveniently popped up online exactly 12 minutes after the album announcement, are screaming residency tease so loudly you can almost hear slot machines in the background. Fans are even dragging Travis Kelce into this because apparently, if your boyfriend played for the Kansas City Chiefs, red and gold equals orange, and orange equals album promo? Sure, why not? Then there's the Lover House is Burning crowd. The people who believe that pastel mansion she torched in The Man was basically her politely saying goodbye to her soft romantic era so she could rise from the ashes in full rhinestone armor. They're also convinced Showgirl was actually supposed to be the follow-up to Midnight's, only delayed when the Tortured Poets department crashed the release schedule like an uninvited ex. Now they say it's back, rebranded, reborn, and apparently it's sister album, because of course Taylor albums come in family units now. And speaking of color coding, the copper to green theory has become the Swiftie equivalent of a graduate thesis. Fans swear the album's orange visuals are actually copper, which, science lesson incoming, oxidizes into green over time. That's why there's a green and orange briefcase in the New Heights podcast footage. Copper means the start of a performer's glittery reign. Green means the wisdom and wariness of someone who's been center stage long enough to collect a few emotional calluses. The Statue of Liberty got dragged into this theory too, because she's basically a giant oxidized showgirl in New York Harbor. But wait, the tinfoil hat gets shinier. There's an entire camp predicting a midnight release of The Life of a Showgirl, followed 3 hours later by The Death of a Showgirl. Same night, two vibes, orange for the life, dark blue for the death. They're calling it Taylor's ultimate gotcha move, and knowing her, they might not be wrong. And then we've got the Lady Gaga crossover truthers. Gaga's Applause, her Eras Tour pre-show walk-on track, dropped exactly 12 years before the Showgirl announcement. Taylor even liked a fan post calling this connection clinically insane, which in Swiftie world is basically a signed affidavit. Sprinkle in Empire State Building orange lights, a 12-slide Instagram spree ending with Sabrina Carpenter, and the Chiefs' colored aesthetic, and suddenly the whole rollout feels like a mix of showmance and slot machine jackpot. So while fans are still spiraling over the whole Vegas Glitter Gaga double album thing, Travis is giving the kind of interview that makes you go, okay, who gave this man the green light to be this wholesome? In his GQ cover chat, he basically melted into a human Hallmark card talking about how Taylor Swift reminds him of his mom, Donna. Yeah, we're not in conspiracy theory territory anymore. We've now entered "my partner is my mom, but in a non-creepy way" land. According to sources, Travis has always said he wanted a partner with Donna-level greatness, and now he's pretty much admitting Taylor checks every box. Sources say he rattled off this list like he was reading the back of a Perfect Woman action figure. Kindness, genuine vibes, greeting everyone like their long-lost cousins, unconditional love, and a work ethic that could power a small city. He even brought up how Donna went from bank teller to big boss in the KeyBank building, which is basically NFL Sun speak for "my mom is a superhero." And then came the kicker. He said Taylor has the same grind. Like the woman's out here setting goals, smashing them, and casually captivating the entire planet while still making it look like she has time to alphabetize her spice rack. Insiders swear he got a little choked up mid-story, which is rare for a guy whose usual job involves smashing into 300-pound linebackers at full speed. Travis also spilled that their relationship has already hit that we're basically family level. Apparently he loves being her +1, fanboying at her concerts like he's just another dude who mortgaged his house for Eras Tour tickets. And in return, Taylor's on the sidelines at his games, looking like she's one touchdown away from leading the stadium in a choreographed chant. He says it's this mutual hype system. She shows up for him in the football chaos, he shows up for her in the stadium confetti storms. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.